Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking reading for the 18th of March. It's hump day. Not that that really matters in today's current environment. Anything can happen today. So they're already asking us at work if we have the capacity to work from home. So very possible that could happen. Okay. Hope everybody else in the world is doing okay. I think the panic is what's really got everybody a little bit unnerved at the moment. The fact that, Queen of Pentacles coming out here. The fact that we're being, I guess, thrown into all sorts of chaos at this time. Anyway, so for this morning I'm using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot. A huge thank you to you all. A thank out. That's sort of a thank you and a shout out, by the way. I intentionally did that to everyone for all of your support. All right, we have the Nine of Swords coming out here. That's sort of quite interesting this morning. So the Nine of Swords is a card that talks about anxiety. I've never really seen it as a card of denial before, but it strongly has a feel of denial this morning. I feel that there's people out there who are living behind, behind a mask, but not really wanting to express how they feel, but staying inside themselves and feeling the pain of that rather than expressing. That's the feeling I get this morning. I look at this person on the card with her hands over her face. So this isn't, when you've got your hands over your face, you're covering your face from the world. This is the mask you're wearing. It's like you're, whoever this is the denial's here and I can feel it, but it's like not wanting to face anybody or anything. So this is quite dark, the energy on this card this morning. We do have the Knight of Cups coming in. Now the Knight of Cups is a representative of the water signs Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's a person with an offer. So I don't know whether in this card you think you're not getting the offer and that's why you're closing down, or whether it's you're just not trusting that it's coming anymore. Seven of Swords here. So the Seven of Swords talks about denial. It talks about trying to get away with something, trying to get away without speaking up, saying something. It's always my card of ghosting. It can be a card of dishonesty and betrayal because somebody's not said what they need to say. Someone's clamming down tight here and there's a call for whoever this is to speak up. Somebody is being called to do something here, and this card is saying you need to speak up about this. It has to be spoken about. You can't hang on to it any longer. The universe isn't going to let you keep going withholding whatever this is you're holding, or this denial or this closing down here. This is very potent energy here. And it's time to speak up, speak out, let go, say what you need to say, move on, whatever it is, but you need to do it now. Because it's like the whole situation lacks stability. And by doing this, you're bringing everything back into balance again. The stability becomes more evident once this is done. And I guess that's in everything we do, isn't it? No matter what happens, if you speak your truth, if you're honest, you run the risk sometimes of people turning their back on you, getting angry or upset. But if it's the truth and you've said it and you believe in all honesty you've done it for the right reasons, then if someone's not accepting that, that's their prerogative then, not yours. At least you've done what you needed to do to bring things back into balance. There is a victory here. Okay, and there's the 4 to the 6, which leaves the 2, which means it allows the situation to move forward. Okay, Page of Cups, again with the water sign, again with some sort of communication and offer. Something that is bringing the Tower down. So this Tower here again, you know, it's funny, isn't it? Because I think of like how things are in the current world situation. And all of us are feeling at the moment like we're not getting enough information. And others, people are saying, oh, we're getting too much information, but I don't think it's the right information that we're receiving. Everything seems to be very conflicted. All of the information seems convoluted, not direct. It's almost like we're getting misinformed. But then you question then. So I feel like this is what's happening in the cards, not around the world, I mean in our world. It's like because you're not getting the information, you're reading a lot more into it. You're, you know, making stuff out of nothing, or you're making something out of, you know, something else. So there's a complete lack of clarity here. I feel that somebody wants to make an offer. Somebody wants to speak out. Somebody wants to have victory. Somebody wants the stability. But this Tower says to me that they are holding back for whatever reason. And maybe even waiting for this Tower to come down. So they may be waiting for something to happen in their life to give them some sort of sign, some sort of synchronicity. So it's almost like somebody is waiting for something to break down, go, cease, whatever it is, before they can move forward. They're waiting for a sign. Okay, so more water here with the Queen of Cups. It seems to me, Temperance, that somebody is sitting almost waiting for this stability. And another party here, whoever this is on the other end, is waiting for something to happen in order for them to move forward here. So they're waiting for the energy to change. Now, I don't know what that is for the person who's sitting back in denial here. But they're waiting for a sign from the universe, maybe a practical sign in the 3D. They're not trusting their intuition. They're not trusting their gut. And I feel they're waiting, almost waiting for the universe to intervene here. Okay. I remember when I was younger and I had a very important decision to make. And I remember knowing that the decision was mine and I had to make it. But I remember thinking how nice it would be if somebody would just come in and fix it all up for me and I didn't have to do it myself. You know, like you had a fairy or an angel who just step in and fix it all. And that sort of has just come to mind here. I feel like this is what somebody's doing. It's almost like they're sitting back waiting for somebody else to fix it because they can't face whatever it is here they need to face. So it's sort of like either I wish the other person would fix it. I wish, you know, whoever it is would fix this, then I wouldn't have to fix it. That's the denial that's coming through here. Somebody knows. Somebody is very spiritually aware here. Someone is really in tune with their spirituality, but avoiding in the 3D, in the real world, and not trusting the messages and the information they're receiving here. And the Tower is about to be brought down. Somebody is living in some sort of illusion. So this is the whole denial thing. May have to do with a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. You've got strong water, earth in this reading. And we have a rebirth coming through. So something is very, very close to happening here because there's a cleansing and a rebirth here. I'll give you some more information. Let's have a look. Somebody's in denial. There's some sort of offer, some sort of resolution, some sort of change that needs to take place here. But whoever this is avoiding this situation, even though they need to speak up. There's something that needs to be worked on. Oh, with the swords. Some sort of communication. And they're being nudged here to do what they need to do to bring in this stability. Somebody needs to put something back into balance in the universe here. And they're avoiding it. They're staying stuck in the material world, their own world. They're completely shutting themselves off from their intuition, even though they know that their intuition's right. Could be dealing with someone who has very, very good insight here, but is totally in denial. They're hiding behind the mask of denial. So it's easier to say to people, I don't want to do it because of this, or I can't do it because of that. That's what's happening here. But in their heart, in their gut, in their mind, they know what they need to do, but they're waiting for this tower to come down here. It's not that they're not trying to push the tower. They're actually waiting for the universe to make something happen so they can move forward. So they're waiting almost like on external events here to try and get something to happen. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Oh, rightio, look, somebody's standing fast on this here. They know they have to make a decision. Whoever this is knows they have to change, move, do something here, whatever it is, but they are totally, totally being stubborn, knowing they have to make a decision, they have to make an offer, but they are still holding back here. So if you're dealing with someone that you're waiting on here, waiting to make you an offer, waiting to come in, waiting to bring some sort of resolution. So it could be a family member, it could be a friend that you know needs to put something right here. They may not be speaking to you at the moment. They know that they have to put things right. I think here, when I look at this, I think you've done what you need to do. I don't think there's any more you can do here because it looks like you're balanced and aware here. But I don't think the other person is. They're trying to stay in this illusion, this hiding away from the world. How very interesting. Nobody wants to communicate. Okay, so we have the card of the Jaguar coming out here. Again, let me say how much I love these cards. Last time I bought these cards, I couldn't put them away afterwards. I just fell so in love with them. 28. Okay, the Jaguar is the protector of all life in the Amazon. Let's try and get a good, there we go. And in times of fear, she brings courage and certainty. Jaguar is the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest, fearless and at ease. Jaguar knows the way beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, night and day. The invitation here says, the Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside of your normal routine, to push your limits and boundaries. She is delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and dark places you've been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your Jaguar instinct will serve you well. Somebody's being called out of the shadows here. Somebody's being called out of this denial in order to put something right here. So the universe is trying to get this person, trying to wake this person up, trying to get them to go against what's happening in the 3D world and go with this instinct that they have. Have a wonderful day.